Hi guys, Whew. It's Josh. Thought I'd make another video since I haven't done one in quite a while. I just watched this video called "Is Being Gay a Choice?" And when I started reading some of the tweets, it kind of got to me because of how my parents treat me. My parents kicked me out because of my sexuality, and I don't think it's right. The society that we live in today, everyone puts their head down and to gaze, and they just judge everyone that they see. I do judge people, but not to the extent where I put them down. I'll make comments to myself like, "Ooh, what is that girl wearing? She should not be wearing that outfit." Like, I make funny comments, not just serious comments. Like, that girl's way too fat. She needs to lose weight. Like, you don't say things like that. Like, if you're gonna say things like that, go look in the mirror and look at yourself. Obviously, your self-confidence is a lot lower than other people's for you to making that kind of judgment. Another thing is, like, the bullying in schools is getting so far out of hand. Like, this is, like, I just went to my old high school, and just the language around there, and all the kids just kind of saying everything, like, things that I would never say when I was their age. So it was like freshman, sophomore, like coming out of middle school, and it was hard to even hear it, and I didn't have a voice to stand up for the person, and I feel terrible about it, but there's nothing I can do now. All I can do is keep moving forward with my life and just keep on going. But this kid was coming out to his parents, and his parents were very religious, and he was trying to explain to them, and the mom went around and was trying to tell her son that it was a choice of him being gay, and he was like, "I didn't say that to you, like, that's not what I said," and she was, like, getting all defensive, and and then they started getting into, like, a fight, like, hand fight, literally, and the dad started getting in, he was like, you queer," like, you had that son, like, that is your blood child, and if you're gonna throw your child away like that and call them an, like, queer or faggot, just go fuck off. Like, obviously, you have no room to be in their life whatsoever. If you don't want us in your life, we can live without you. We can go find another family. We can go do all these other things. But at the end of life, you're still our parents. You still own us, no matter what. You will have, like, what if that kid committed suicide because of what his parents said? Are his parents gonna be like, "Oh my god, what did we make our kid do?" Or are they gonna be like, "Oh my god, that's another gay kid gone. Oh well." Like, people now just, it it's crazy on how people use their brains to think. Like, I don't even know. Society just needs to change altogether. All fucking together. Because obviously, the people that are younger than me our fate is in their hands, basically. And if they don't change the way they are now, they're gonna ruin this country, whether they like it or not. They're gonna ruin it. They are not showing anything at all right now. They're not putting effort to anything. They're just kind of going along with life. They can care less if they have a job. They can care less if they go to school. They can care less if they go to college. Great, that's your own life that you're ruining. But you're not thinking about anyone else but yourself. Like, I've been thinking about going into the military, like, not military, but going into the Navy and serving the country, because that's what my grandpa did, and that's what two of my grandpas did. And so I want to follow in their footsteps and do something right for my family so my dad can actually start talking to me again. Like, I'm doing it for my family, not for myself, but to get self-respect, family respect, other people's respect. It's just hard, I guess. Another thing about society is that there's hashtag Black Lives Matter. Sure about that? Like, I understand where you're coming from, but there's also white people, Mexicans, Asians, like all these other different kinds of people, but yet Black Lives Matter the most? Or what? Because I can go right now and be like, hashtag White Lives Matter, hashtag Mexican Lives Matter. Like, there are so many of these other races, ethnicities that people are not understanding. So this Black Lives Matter thing, it shouldn't even be going on right now. It's literally the stupidest thing I have literally ever heard. It's like the Black Panther going around again. It's history repeating itself. And I don't agree with it. Like, you don't hear people going around saying White Lives Matter. You don't see white people protesting, or Mexicans, or Asians, anything like that. All you see are groups of people getting together and forming friendships and bondships and becoming stronger as a community, not holding each other back from anything. And I do feel bad about the kids that have lost their lives from shootings lately this year, but at the same time, there shouldn't be riots for it. If you're going to do a peaceful protest, do a peaceful protest. Don't go out there and smash windows and break into stores. Like, that's your community. You're ruining your community when you do that. And so, when I heard about the Black Lives Matter when I was working, it kind of opened my eyes, like, wow, this is really bringing back history, and history is just repeating itself all over again. We don't want that as a society. I know we don't want that. So, we as a society, as a community, as friends, as families, need to change our future. We can't keep on going down the same path and expect that nothing's going to happen. Nothing's going to change. Nothing's going to change if we keep on going down the same path. So, someone, or we all, need to do something about it before it's too late. Thanks. Have a good night. Or a good day.